For me, when there are waves and waves of unrest that is taking place within me, what has been vital is to find that quiet space, to be attentive of my right here, right now presence.
I have been, trying to do the thing of just being mindful of my own breath and using that as a way of calming myself. I appreciate the whole thing of being quiet, and it's a form of prayer, I think.
I have a chronic condition that affects my heart and lungs, and I just have learned how to live with it, but the hurt is just fear that this will that I will die from this sooner than people my age. I keep going back to that experience at the temple because you spend 2 weeks. So you do the Zazen practice for 30 minutes in the morning, and then you do it at night for an hour. The bulk of it is being in silence together. But I feel like that first day was silent, and I started crying. I felt like I can just tend to this and meet God here with me in this pain, and it doesn't have to be so in the background all the time.
The moments that we can spend time in real, actual connection kind of can heal some of those moments where we won't talk about something. When we go to junior senior Bible camp and you don't really know the people, but you're forced to talk about these big topics and they might be really personal, and you still find that people will open up to you, and even though you've only known them for a short amount of time. And something that's also interesting about that is we don't have service up there, so that might contribute to it. But
paralleled, as I grew up, the invasion or inclusion of television, radio first and then television. You just try to include it in your life that made sense. Now, when we became Adventists, then you spend less time with TV and more time at church-related activities and things like that.
I remember when I went through some really challenging times, talking to a friend that was facing cancer, and he didn't have a lot more life expectancy. And he told me, I have come to a point in which I'm okay with what's happening to me, and I just want to make the most out of the time that I'm living. And I thought, I think we should do that every single day.
As I look over my life, it was hope that helped me get through everything that I've gone through. And without hope, you have nothing. God has given me hope.
We can train our brain to dwell on the good, on the joy, on who God is. We can train our brain, and it's never too late. There's neuroplasticity, so there's hope, even for old people like me. There's hope.